There we go.
Hello.
Perfect. Stephanie, how are you today?
I'm doing well. I just want to make sure I have my lovely tree.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
You like that?
Oh, yeah.
My boyfriend just bought that. He found that at a thrift store. It's one of they make them now, and you can buy these ones new, but this is one of the old original ones. So we feel like it's gonna last 1,000 years.
Oh yeah. It's yeah. I love it. It's really cool.
Thanks.
I
How are
like
you?
it. I'm doing fantastic. I mean, what better way to have a chilling evening or day, depending on who you are, with someone as awesome and talented and badass as you.
Is Christmas really big down in Mexico City?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It is. And the thing is that so here we have Santa Claus and we have so in English would be like the three
wise men?
Yeah, the three wise men. Yeah. Thank God you saved me because I was going to say something
totally
different.
wise.
Thank God.
So, it should be the wise people if we were making it, contemporary.
Yeah, so it's so fun because here, so you got like those traditions. So when you're a kid, you love it because you will be receiving a lot of gifts. I mean, when it's Christmas, when you're kids here, it's awesome because you got gifts the 24th, you got gifts for the 25th, and you got gifts on the 7th of January. Yeah.
Oh, why on the 7th?
Because it's apparently, oh man, it's so horrible because I'm from here and I don't know that tradition well. But anyway, it's because you know what? I'm just gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google the thing out of it. So give me 1 second here. So, from what I do know is because, I mean, who am I kidding? I don't know exactly what I'm gonna say. So,
it was probably just the stores wanted another day, so they just made up some reason.
Oh yeah. It's something religious. I do know that. So it's something regarding those three guys. And they will come. Oh yeah, I got it. I think I do. Yeah, it's. Oh man, it's when Jesus was born, and then these three guys were here, and they were like giving them gifts. You know the thing. So.
Oh yeah, they give them frankincense, myrrh, and something else.
Exactly. Well, let's leave it like that. So it's like that.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh man, the comments are gonna the comments from local people are they're gonna kill me. But anyway, but yeah, it's because of that. So it's really cool when you're kids here because you get the chance to get like a lot of gifts, of course. But when you're a father, you're like, you know what I mean. But anyway, family friendly stuff. And nothing. A lot of kids watch this, so we're fine.
I was wondering that when I was preparing some of my answers. I was like, I wonder if I can talk about something.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, there has been a few episodes here and there in which we talk about that, and then like I think the second one, the person I was interviewing was like, "Wait, do kids see these?" And I was like, "People around 28, 30, so we're fine."
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, "Yeah,
we're safe. We're safe."
Yeah, I mean, if a kid's watching this, that's really cool. I love it, but you better like cover your. Just in case.
I think the kid's watching this. He's probably like cool enough that he already knows.
Yeah, I do agree on that. Yeah.
He's like, guys, don't worry about it. I'm down. I know.
Love it. Yeah. So yeah, with your father, yeah, you hate that. You hate that. I mean, back a couple of years ago, I got this conversation with my father. We were chatting about this, and then I was like, weren't you stressed out when we were like because I remember one Christmas. That my father was like, hey, what are you going to ask for Santa? And I was like, he knows, Dad. I don't need to tell you because he knows. and I kept it like that, and actually my family nailed it. I mean, that was really cool. They nailed exactly the gift that I was looking for. And my father told me that when that happened, he got super stressed with my mom. They were like constantly arguing like, what this kid wants, and my mom was like, I don't know, ask him. And
they didn't have you write it in a letter. That's how parents find out. Letters to Santa.
Yeah, but the thing is that so my father he will be asking you like 3 or 2 days before, so then he will be like, okay, I know what to buy. So then that will give him the time to buy stuff and get it ready. There was only one Christmas in which they didn't know anything, and they just gave me money. So I was like, fair enough.
I feel like that's what I ask for now.
Oh yeah.
Cash?
Oh yeah. But when they told me the truth, oh my God, it was the most dramatic yeah, it was the most dramatic thing ever. I mean, I'm super sure that if we recorded that, or yeah, I mean, if we could have the chance to record that, I would have won an Oscar because it was so dramatic. So they took me to this fancy restaurant that I love, this Italian restaurant back home, and I love it. So they took me there out of nowhere. They were like, yeah, we're gonna eat, in this place, the place you love the most. And I was like, oh, cool, thank you. So we went there, and my father was like, whatever you want to order, anything you want. I was like, thank you. And I ordered it. And I mean, back when you were in school, it's impossible not to know before, because you will have like the cool kids who's gonna to ruin everything, So I basically kind of knew it like way before, but I was just playing stupid because I want to give, But yeah, so it was so dramatic. And then I remember that my father and my mom was like, we need to talk to you about something. It might be hard, and it might be kind of makes you feel sad, but we're here for you. And I was like, what is going on here? And then when they told me that, it felt horrible, of course, but I kind of knew that, so I was like, okay, that's fine. And
you kind of knew already?
Huh?
You kind of knew already?
Oh yeah. As I said, I mean, back in the school that I was, it was impossible not to hear that.
Yeah.
And if you want to,
good for your parents for trying to take some control in the situation, because
I
feel like most parents are like, they'll find out at school at some point. Like just let it happen by osmosis.
Oh yeah, and they actually think that they were the one who told me the truth. I never told them the actual truth, of course, because I was like, I don't want to, if they want to believe that, that's fine.
Yeah.
So they will be saying like, for Daniel, we talked to him about the situation because we care about him, and every time they said, I'm like, if you guys knew that, I knew that like 2 years before, but okay, fine. So yeah, and it sucks because when I knew it, if you wanted to be like part of the cool kids, you have to, you had to be like, I don't believe as well. But deep inside, I was like, man, I do believe it. You know what I mean? But it sucks.
I think the thing that a lot of parents tell their kids is, Santa might not be real, but there, now I've really said it. So if any kids are watching now, it's really out there. But but the narrative is real. I remember my parents saying that to me because I just found out at school, and then I came home and just asked my mother point blank, like, wait a minute, is this true? And I remember she got very like stony faced, and I could tell she was thinking. She was like, well, yes, but the spirit of Santa is real. And I'm probably 7 years old, so I have no idea what that means. So I'm just like very comforted. I was thinking in the moment, I was like, oh gosh, okay, thank God. Woo, at least the spirit of Santa is real. And I'm sure I put it together maybe 6 months later, and I was like, wait a minute, so he is fake.
Yeah, and I do feel bad because one time I thought that I throw a shoe at Santa, but then when I knew, I was like, oh, so it was my father who I threw the shoe on. So what happened was that I pretty much heard of, like, it was Christmas, and then I heard it, but I remember that a lot of my cool kid friends back then, they were saying that Santa it's a ghost. So I was like, I'm gonna show everybody that it's not a ghost. So then when I heard it, I remember that I grabbed my shoe and I was just playing ninja, little kid moving around is like a ninja. And then when I saw like the shadow, I was like, this is my time. And I throw it, and I did hit him. And then I remember that it was like, oh! I went running away real quick, and I was like, yeah, he's real. I got it. And then years on, my father told me like, why you threw a shoe at me? And I was like, yeah, that's a long story. We'll leave it like that. Yeah.
Little hellion.
But yeah, for moments. But besides that, here, it is pretty, like both traditions. Now that I remember, either Christmas and New Year here, they're like super, like, what's the word? Like very family reunions, you know what I mean? Especially like Christmas and New Year. I mean, like, for example, when I was living in Germany, I remember that Christmas, it was a little bit of gathering, really cool. But New Year, you were like, you know what? I'm off. See you guys. Happy New Year. And you left, But here, no. Here is like, we spend New Year here. And then once it's 12 and we say Happy New Year and everything, if you want to go party later, that's fine. But at least you stay with us, and and we give like like the hug and the New Year wishes and.
Oh, that's so nice. I feel like the culture of being really close with your family and keeping all of your extended family together that's bigger in the Mexican culture than I think it is in like the regular North American culture.
Totally.
We're just sort of like all loners up here.
Yeah, I can understand because I remember in Germany that my Christmas and New Year were super depressing because like that. I mean, because it's not like that you. I mean, in Germany, the 25th, it is cool because then the whole family gathers and there's this huge feast. Basically, that was cool. But for New Year, it was just like, okay, so what are you gonna do? And I was like, well, I don't know. Aren't you going out? You're going out with friends? And I was like, well, I guess I have to. Otherwise, I'm gonna be by myself. So yeah, I spent it with friends, and even though it was cool. But yeah, it was kind of that thing missing that normally I have it here, that you eat, you have dinner with family, you say Happy New Year, then you probably stay for like an hour or two, probably for dessert, and then you're done, and you're like, okay, time for party, and then you can go with your friends to a club or to have fun, whatever. But yeah, the main tradition is to have it suspended with family. Yeah, interesting.
Nice.
Yeah. But welcome back. It is so amazing, as I said, and awesome and super cool. I mean, who wouldn't want to spend a cool time with someone as cool as you? I mean, if someone who's like that, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah. So it's so awesome to have you here. Now, before we start, you know the drill. I have to give you a proper and welcome for someone as awesome. Is the least I can do. So.
That's very sweet. Thank you for my applause.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I promise that when I get my 1,000th episode on Staples Center, then we're gonna have live audience.
There you go. Big promises.
Yeah. And even though when that happens, I'm gonna have to bring in my laptop. I'm gonna be playing that sound just for.
Yeah, I believe you, buddy.
Yeah. Staples Center. Here I go. Now, what's new since our last interview? It was like what, like 2 months ago, month and a half, something like that.
It was about a month ago because I think I just gotten my cat, and she's now been here for 1 month. So I think it was just that week. She'd only been here a few days. So yeah. What's new? Not too much. I think the biggest thing that's new is that I've written a film. I've co-written a film with my friend Toby, and I'm going to direct it. And there's a big filmmaking competition up in Vancouver called Crazy Eights. And they get a lot of films pitched to them. And in the end, they whittle it down to 6 films that they actually help make. And my film is among the top 12.
Oh, okay.
So cross your fingers for me, Dan. Say a little prayer. And it's possible we're going to go into the new year with a new film on our hands. So
now, is there anything that either I or the audience or somebody can do so you can come up with to first or at least top 3?
No, you can't. There's nothing. It's all about the drafts, the script that we're sending in, and it's all up to them at this point.
And who are the judges?
I actually don't. I mean, a lot of them are the Crazy Eights production team. They have an entire team of people, and they all read the scripts, and I'm sure they all weigh in. But then they have a team of professionals in the industry who they bring on, and they don't tell us who those people. They sort of have a different team. I think this is how it works. They have a different team for every round.
Totally.
So we've already made it through 2 rounds. So those judges liked us. So we'll see what happens.
I love it. And regardless what happens later, I mean, the fact that you are on top 7, that's cool.
Yeah, top 6. Yeah, we're very excited. We're very excited.
That is really cool. I mean, that is
my light.
That is something really epic. And let me share that. I mean, that's really cool.
We're excited.
Yeah, totally. I mean, and yeah, I'm super sure that it's gonna be on top, like super top.
We have a good feeling. We hope it happens.
I love it. Now, starting with the Christmas special here, what do you like the most about Christmas?
What do I like the most about Christmas? Probably the music. I love Christmas music.
Really?
Yeah, you see we have our Charlie Brown Christmas record right here.
Oh, that's amazing.
Beach Boys Christmas record right over here. And actually, I got an early Christmas present from my partner, and he got me the Mariah Carey Christmas album on vinyl.
Yeah. You know, that Charlie Brown you have, that's really cool. That's a nice piece.
Yeah, it's nice. It's my boyfriend's, and I think he's had it for a long time.
Oh yeah, that's so cool. Wow. And like, what are some of the nice things that you can remember back when you were a kid celebrating Christmas?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Christmas is the best, you know, when you're a child, and there's just that sense of wonder, that sense of magic, because you're told that there are creatures and people that you can't see who are gonna bring you things. It's some specific memories. I mean, I grew up in Ottawa, Ontario, so it was very snowy. So around the holidays, I grew up in a cul-de-sac. Do you know what that is? It's like a court. Like, there are houses. It's a little, instead of a street, it's just a court. There are houses sort of in a circle. And every year there was a lot of snow where I grew up. And they would come and bulldoze the snow into a giant mound in the middle. Cool. And so that was the best, you know, growing up, make tunnels, make forts, running through there. So that was always a really nice memory, especially when you had the 2 weeks off at Christmas. That's kind of all you did.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love it.
Christmas baking. Love Christmas baking.
Oh yeah. That smell of the house when you're doing Christmas baking. Oh, the best.
Love it.
Yeah, you definitely want to close everything. Be like, please don't let the whole scent go away.
I had a weird tradition for about 5 years, starting when I was about 16. I loved the movie Casino.
Okay.
And I would put Casino on my computer, and I would make Christmas cookies. That was it's like not. Cool. I don't even think Christmas happens in that movie. I just love that movie so much that I would just watch it and bake Christmas cookies.
Yeah, I think we all have that movie that we watch it every time we're doing something. You know, either as a background, or if you're bored, you're like, I want to watch it. And even though that you know it 1,000 times, you still like it. I mean, I think we all have that movie in particular.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And can you share a memorable gift opening moment from your childhood?
Yes. So when I was a kid, 1 year in the summer, actually, I took a trip with my folks down the eastern seaboard to, I think it was Myrtle Beach, which is just on the coast in the States. And when you go to a place like Myrtle Beach, they have, I think it was Myrtle Beach, you can buy hermit crabs in local stores. They just have these big cages. I don't think it's very good now. Like, I don't think they do it anymore, because I think it's kind of cruel, because crabs should be wild and not kept that way. But when I was a kid, I just thought it was the most adorable thing, and I wanted one of these crabs so badly. So then when Christmas rolled around, my parents sent me on this treasure hunt through the house trying to find my big gift. And it led me down to the basement, into this back storage room in the basement. And I opened it up, and there was a hermit crab in a cage that they had bought and had sent to us across the border. I don't know where they got it.
Cool.
I hope it wasn't illegal, or maybe it was. And that was my hermit crab, and he was my hermit crab for about a year. And then he didn't last that long.
Yeah, I don't know how long crabs usually live.
I think that he could have lasted longer. I screwed up because I did not give him enough shell. This is getting morbid, but I didn't give him enough shell options. I gave him one shell that was bigger than his shell, but hermit crabs, instinctively they need a few options. And because he wasn't able to choose a new shell, he just died.
Oh, man.
And I buried him in the backyard in a little film case.
You know, yeah, I'm watching here how much they live in 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah.
Loved it. Hermie the hermit crab.
Yeah, and that's the thing here. I mean, when you're a kid and they give you a pet, I mean, it's really cool, but you don't think that pet might die. You know what I mean? When you're a kid, you're so innocent. There's no evil in you. There's no reality. Let's say, you know. Yeah. Like raw reality stuff that you know later on, so you don't think that a pet would die or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
That's a
Speaking of pets.
That's my puppy here getting crazy.
Oh.
Because I think my brother just arrived. Here, right? Oh yeah, here, right? Yeah, you're gonna see him jumping, right? Oh yeah, he's there, but you don't see him because. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah, it is so cool. At the end of the day, I mean, it is so amazing when you're a kid and you're having the chance. Let me open the door for my puppy because it's killing me. It's crying so much.
We will sit and wait patiently. That puppy needs a walk.
Anyway, so thank you. Oh, those noises of hysteric dog. That's my other dog, by the way. It's the husky, and yeah, whenever they say, "Do huskies know how to talk?" I'm like, no, they know how to scream.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So continuing here, what is a Christmas song that usually makes you cringe?
I was trying to remember the name of it before. What's the one where it's a man and a woman, they're singing to each other, and he's trying to convince her to stay and have one more drink? I really can't stay. Baby, it's cold outside. That song has not aged well. It is not great.
Yeah, I know that song.
It's a little cringy.
Yeah.
But some people have rewritten it in the last few years to be less misogynistic. So.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, now that I think of that song, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about a guy just begging a girl to stay, and she keeps saying no, I have to go, and he's like, yeah, but do you really mean no? I think you might mean yes. So it's just like, in the time that we live in now, I get that it's supposed to be tongue-in-cheek, and maybe she is saying no to say yes, but that is not a narrative we want to encourage. So
yeah. The message here is, if someone says no to you, you turn around and walk away. That's it.
Yeah, I watched a spoof video of that song last year where it was like, he's like, I think he asks her once, he's like, honey, it's cold outside, and she's like, I really can't stay, and then it's like, oh, okay, and the song's over.
Yeah. The whole story, the whole backstory here is, I mean, that's the message. Don't beg, don't act creepy or crazy. If the person you like says no, shit happens.
That's it.
Away.
That's it.
Yeah. You don't text back. You don't nothing. You just walk away, move on with your life, and then someone will appear. Just have hope, because it's so crazy. I have a friend of mine that he to impress her, he had like this huge crush, and that was back in high school. And I remember he sang, which song? Oh yeah, it was this song of George Michael. The one that everybody uses. It is Whisper. I got it here. It's Carol's Whisper. Carol's Whisper.
I don't even know how that goes.
You know? Oh, right. Okay, let me show it to you. I mean, it takes like 2 seconds. You'll be like, I know it already. Commercials. Give me 1 second. YouTube, right? Oh man. But anyway, so the story real quick is, he decided to sing that song for her to make it kind of look sexy, but it looked horrible, and it was super cringe. All of them were like, ugh. And of course, she didn't like it. It was just horrendous. And here's the song.
Oh yeah.
We all know that song.
Oh yeah.
So it was so cringe, so cringe. And I still bother him, of course, every now and then. You're like, do you remember this song? He's like, shut up. But yeah, that's the moral. I mean, yeah, rule here. If someone says no, just walk away. Don't look creepy. Don't do anything stupid. No.
Yeah.
Please do. And that is our advice here on Chat with Them. Anyway, what is one of your favorite Christmas desserts?
What are my favorite what?
Christmas desserts, or a dessert that you love the most to have on Christmas.
I'm not a big dessert person. My boyfriend loves a Christmas trifle.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you know a Christmas trifle?
Yeah.
All layers of everything. I don't like it very much. Don't tell him. He makes it every year. I don't know. I like anything with peanut butter. Oh, my brother-in-law's mother makes these ridiculous. It's like peanut butter mixed with icing sugar and like one or two other ingredients just rolled into a ball. Oh my god, that is it. That's my answer. It's
okay.
So good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. I would try them all. Yeah, it sounds delicious.
Yeah,
I love it. Now, if you had to be in a Christmas movie, which one would you choose?
I was just thinking about this the other day. Ironically, I would love to live in Whoville. I think that it just looks like everybody's chilling all the time. Yeah. People go to work, but they seem really, really happy.
Yeah.
Feels like everybody's kind of jazzed. Or I would love to live in the New York City version of an elf and then go through the experience of Santa actually being real and having my mind blown. Those are my two answers.
Yeah, I love it. And what is your favorite Christmas movie?
I don't have an answer for this. Who has an answer for this? I don't know. I love so many. Every year I watch Love Actually. I watch, there's Home Alone. I love A Muppet Christmas Carol. That is high on my list. Love Muppet Christmas Carol. Yeah, what's the other one that I really love? It's a Wonderful Life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love
too many to choose from.
Yeah. I do have one, and I have said it in all of my episodes because it is the movie. Die Hard.
See, I don't care about Die Hard. My boyfriend loves Die Hard too. I don't.
He knows it.
I saw it too late in life. I saw it for the first time like 2 years ago. So I was like, I guess it's good. I don't have that nostalgia,
Yeah, I know what you mean. For some people, it's not a Christmas movie. For some, they are. I'm having like this argument that it is. So, but yeah, I've been having that tradition for almost 8-9 years, I think. And every Christmas Eve, I will watch that movie just once. That's it. And then I wait for the next year.
Such restraint. Just once.
Yeah, just once. Yeah. I watch it, I finish it, and I'm like, okay, see you next year. And then I move on.
Nice.
That is kind of the movie that I need to watch. I don't know why, but it just became like this tradition, and who knows?
Traditions feel good.
Traditions
feel good.
Oh yeah. And yeah, this is my favorite question. If you could design your own Christmas sweater, what would it look like?
I would probably want like a Christmas tree with a cat halfway up the Christmas tree, like, and the Christmas tree's half falling over and the cat's half falling off the Christmas
I love
tree.
that idea.
It's like Merry Christmas.
I love it. I mean, and I do think that if you're designing that sweater, you need to go all out. You can't. You need to go super all out.
Like the Christmas tree lights up. Like there's a little battery pack in the sweater.
Totally.
Yeah, and maybe it meows too.
Yeah, you need to go crazy.
But it's not like a meow. It's like a.
Yeah, like an angry one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We
like a yowl.
Exactly. That is. Yeah. Exactly. A very angry cat. That has things on the street, stuff like that. Yeah. Sounds. I mean, maybe for next year.
Look for it in stores.
Oh yeah, I love it. Link on the description below. We got all sizes. But anyway.
Exactly.
Now, what would you choose between play outside, build a snowman, and sled, or stay inside, drinking hot chocolate, or drinking, why not, and reading a good book when it snows?
Easy answer, outside 100% of the time. As I said before, I grew up in Ontario. I love that feeling of being outside. And it's so cold, but you're so warm because you're in your snow pants and your snow jacket, and you've been running around throwing snowballs, rolling around on the hill. Like, I love that feeling of being outside, being cold, and yet being really warm.
Yeah. Very
magical. I'm sure I associate it with my childhood a lot growing up. I'm a big cross-country skier. I love it.
I love it. And how could you describe your perfect Christmas Eve?
My perfect Christmas Eve. I mean, it's probably every Christmas Eve that I always have, just with my family back in Ottawa. My boyfriend there now. Hanging out, watching Christmas movies, and drinking red wine, and it's relaxing.
Yeah, that's what Christmas is all about. Relax, have a good time with family, friends, and that's it. Yeah, I agree on that. Like, and to
going to bed early.
Yeah, and eat a lot. I mean, as I said before, if you're planning to go on diet on the holiday season, don't do it. It's the worst mistake you ever made.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, not worth it at all. And also, it is a perfect like family time and having a good time, getting away from everything just for a bit. I do agree. I like it. And if you could describe your career on a Christmas movie, which one would you pick?
Oh boy. It's a Wonderful Life. It used to be Home Alone.
Yeah. Okay.
It's gotten better. Now it's A Wonderful Life.
Okay. Now, bonus question. If you could create your own Christmas movie, what would be the title of it?
Probably something that has to do with like never knowing if I've bought everybody Christmas gifts. That's kind of my thing. I feel like you'd think I'd learned by now that I should put it all in a spreadsheet, but I'm always like, okay, I have that person. So I don't know. The Christmas gift debacle.
But that sounds like a TV show comedy.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit like that Schwarzenegger film years ago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where he's trying to get the doll for his son.
Yeah.
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah. Which I don't understand why the kid wouldn't accept the toy and his father. I mean, at the end he gives it to the kid, and he's like, oh, I remember, I think that he stayed with his father because my father is that figure. But I was like, no kid in his sanest way have thought that. A kid would be like, so I got the toy and I got my dad. Cool, I'm leaving.
Oh, that's the magic of Hollywood, Dan.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah, well, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, actually, your idea here, it sounds like a sitcom.
My life is a sitcom, that's for sure.
Okay, well then since Netflix,
lots of physical comedy.
Well, since Netflix is basically doing everything, we might have an idea here. So
yeah, let's get them on the phone for sure.
I might gonna start tagging Netflix in everything you do. I'm just gonna be like putting here and just submitting your resume, like just
DM them. Just DM them this episode. They'll get it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure of it. I'm gonna tag Netflix from here now on everything you do.
Perfect.
There we go. We're gonna conquer the world. Yeah. Now, if you could pick 3 words to describe this past year, what would you say? Or which words would you pick?
I would choose challenging, collaborative, and I think my third word would be home, because I spent so much time at home this past year, which was really nice. Like we put a lot more effort into making our space the way we wanted it, and homey.
Love it. And my last question here is, what are some of the things that you expect for next year, but also what are some of the things that we can expect from you next year?
Some things that I expect next year, I expect to run 200 kilometers in the month of July, which is something that my partner and I are doing. It's called Camp KM. It's a big running challenge here in Vancouver.
Okay.
So we're going to do that. I expect to travel a little bit. I expect the year to be full of a lot of work. I expect it to be a busy year. I think the film and TV industry is going to be really busy up here in Vancouver. So expecting it to be busy. You guys can expect a couple of films from me. I'm going to direct definitely once, maybe twice next year. So you can expect that.
I love it, Stephanie. As I told you on the first chat, you're badass. Your career is super cool, and I'm super sure that it's only getting bigger and bigger into a moment in which it's gonna be basically like this huge empire. That you have done like so many things. I mean, your resume at some point, I'm super sure that on IMDb, it's gonna take minutes because you will have to scroll a lot of it.
Yeah, I want you to work up a sweat. Just oh my God, so many.
Yeah.
You're so sweet, Dan.
But as I said, I'm super sure that is gonna happen because the fact that you're pursuing it, and as I said, also it is really cool what you do, and the fact that you bring entertainment to us, the audience, it is really cool. And at the end of the day, I do think that you guys, actors in general, deserves all of you guys deserve all of the love and all of the epicness and all of the positivity, thoughts and everything for you guys, because you bring us entertainment, and without you guys, it would be great.
You know what? Yeah, I appreciate that, because my fourth word for this past year would be storytelling, because I think that my dedication to storytelling was reignited. I think that I took in more storytelling than I ever have before. TVs, books, magazines. Really got inspired this last year by how important that is for us as people, for us as a society and communities. And yeah, just super proud that I get to do it.
I love it. And keep having this epic vibe and keep pushing it and keep doing what you love, because
thanks, Dan.
It shows the audience that you care about it, and we love it, the fact that you care about it and you bring us very cool and epic characters, and at some point you're gonna physically conquer everything. I'm super sure that we're gonna have like action figures, Funkos, like those ones. Some of yours. Listen, it's gonna happen.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have one of your action figures, Dan.
Oh yeah, that would be epic.
Dan from
Yeah, that would be cool actually. Yeah, I would die. I mean, I would die.
There you go.
And it would be and it will be super cool. So we'll see. Maybe on my 1,000th episode on Staples Center. Let's see.
There you go.
There you go. So, Stephanie, what can I say? So cool to have you back here. I can wait to see more of your awesome work in the future. Make sure that you keep killing it. Also, I want to thank those for watching. I mean, if you're watching this, thanks so much. If you're watching this later on YouTube or listening on Spotify or Apple Music, make sure that you're following Stephanie. Normally, what I would say is super simple. So you're gonna put pause, and then you're gonna leave a like, subscribe, follow. It helps me a lot. And then it's holidays, so no healthy. Go eat a cookie, 2, 3, 4, maybe the whole box. Why not? Blame it.
Go eat a butterball.
Yeah. Blame it. Blame your dog. Blame your cat, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Blame it, and then keep eating and have fun. And then after you're super full and you can't move, then you're gonna follow Stephanie. You're gonna leave 1 million likes because you can't move, so it's the perfect time. You're gonna leave 1 million likes. Support. I mean, let's make her trendy right now. Hashtag Team Stephanie, and then come back. And and before I send you off, Stephanie, you know the drill. I need to send you off properly. So wait a minute. Okay, I'm having a great difficult time. We're having those difficult problems here. 1 second. Why?
They would never stand for this at the Staples Center.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, I got it here. So.
Shucks.
Love it. So have an epic Christmas, an epic New Year. I can wait for another chat with you in the future, talking about your future projects. Keep killing it. And I'll see you.
Oh, you too, Dan. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Have a good one. Bye.
Everybody.